Hey, what's going on? Welcome to my brand new gaming channel. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ogopogo. I'm just an old guy, often playing older games obnoxiously. I'm not new to YouTube. I do have another, dabbled a little bit in it. I have a smaller non-gaming related channel, Permit the Fog. But this is something brand new and something that I've always wanted to do. I watch a lot of video gaming on YouTube, and I've always wanted to get into it. And I thought now's the time I'm going to do it. So here we are, brand new channel, brand new everything. I'm excited about it. It's going to be a trial and error for sure. I'm going to learn and make mistakes, and just you got to start somewhere. So here we go, right? Anyways, I love a wide variety of games, but particularly fond of the survival, building, crafting type games. And I couldn't think of a better way to kick off my channel than with Subsistence by Cold Games. It's a game I've been playing for a couple years now. It's been out, I think it was released late 2016, early 2017, if I'm not mistaken. Solo developer, still in early access. He updates it regularly. It's a phenomenal game, just down to every last detail. Yeah, there's still, little tiny quirks here and there, but they're minor, they're very minor, and he's very diligent about what he does, and he's got a very clear vision of where he wants this game to be. And all you got to do is play this game for 15 minutes to a half hour, and you can feel the passion and the love that the guy puts into this project. And it's just amazing that one guy has created this whole thing so far. Anyways, let's dive into it. I don't want to bore you to death with a bunch of chit chat at the beginning. Um, let's get into the settings. I'm going to go with normal mode, which is my sweet spot. You can start off in easy. Uh, it's a good way to start if you're brand new to the game, just to get a feel for the game. But I like the normal. Hardcore is damn hardcore, and I struggle with getting past 5 to 10 days on that setting. So we're going to stick with normal. Have the hunters enabled, and hunter attacks. We're going to set. The periodic attacks, to me at the beginning, it's challenge. It's a little too challenging at times. You periodic attacks end up being almost daily, and it's just far too taxing on your resources to try to keep your base maintained and repaired, and plus deal with the attacks, and you go through a heck of a lot more ammo trying to defend as well. So we're going to stick it on revenge attacks only. And how that works is if you interact with the hunters out in the wild somewhere, you get too close to their base, they can wander around. If you just encounter them and get into a battle, they'll plot a revenge attack. And also if you attack their base as well. But we're going to start the default month of March, and the calendar. I like to play 365 days a year, but I'm a little bit leery doing that to record it and put it out there. I think it might drag on a little bit too much. So I think we're going to go with 200 days to start. I think that works out to about 16 and a half days per month. So we're going to go with that. We can change it at any point in time. So I've got a bit of an ambitious strategy planned out for this playthrough. Something that I've tried before. I want to refine it a bit, but it worked well. It was a lot of fun. And let's put it this way. We're going to make the hunters really work this playthrough. So, oh, and by the way, if you are new, if you happen to stumble across this thing by any stroke of bad luck, Subsistence is a sandbox first-person solo or co-op PvE open world survival game. You struggle through the changing seasons to build a base, develop technology, and gear up in the hostile environment. Defend yourself from wildlife, the elements, and AI hunters, who, by the way, also have the ability to build bases and develop their technology and keep up. They can pretty much build whatever, craft whatever you craft, so it's something that you got to be mindful of. But basically, the premise is just collect resources, build yourself up, and survive. And it's just a phenomenal game. There's no storyline. You do what you want when you want. That's one of the things I absolutely love about it. It's just a lot of fun. And there's some good action in this game as well. So let's dive in and see where this thing plunks us and get started. I got a pretty good idea where I want to start off with and where we're going to start our initial build. So let's get at it. I'm excited. This is awesome. If you happen to be watching, thanks very much. I appreciate you taking any time just to hang out with me, interact. This is what I love about Subsistence, is the community. There's so many phenomenal people out there. I think you got your I like to call them the godfathers of Subsistence, Game Edged and KJ48. They had the game before it was even released to the public, and I credit them to helping launch the game and get it out there. Okay, it looks like it dropped us off down the North Lake. Yeah, here's the stepping stones here. Okay, that's okay. That's cool. We're gonna end up here. This is where I want to make our initial build, is down at this end on this lake. But we're gonna spend our first day, maybe day and a half. I'm gonna head up towards the southeast corner. I'll explain why as we work our way up there. Now this game is all about the grind. All you do is grind in this game. For everything and anything you want to do, you've got to go out and earn it. So there's a variety of trees. This one happens to be one of the most sought after trees in the game. I'm going to back away and show you just a second. I'll explain. This is just for the people that are new to the game. Those of you that play it already know all this stuff, but I'll brush through it a little bit just to help out some of the newcomers. But this is what they look like. They're just kind of a blunt top, big fat tree. They give you 6 logs and a tree grub, and the tree grubs are essential for early game, especially for fishing and whatnot. Especially for fishing, but you can use them for a couple other things. You can eat them. You get a little bit of protein out of it if in a pinch. They do come in handy, but you don't get much out of it as far as protein goes. So the best, most efficient way to utilize them, I think, is for getting fish. There's animal husbandry in the game. You can use the grubs for and these are the fibers. They kind of like a little seedling. You got to gather lots of those. And initially, when you first start playing the game, they can be a little bit difficult to spot, but after a while it just becomes a bit of a routine, and you just gather them. Next thing you know, you got a few hundred of them in your storage containers. But you need cordage to make a lot of stuff in this game, and you need 2 fibers to make 1 cordage, so pick them up whenever you see them. Don't be shy. So that wolf, you heard him growl twice. They growl once, that's a warning. You can back away. It gives you an opportunity to just completely turn around and walk away. And we've got another one interested in us here somewhere too. But 2 growls, they're going to start tracking you, and sometimes they'll just come right after you, just depending how close you get to them. Now the first day, I like to kind of take my time, go a little bit slower, methodical type approach. I try to avoid the animals as best I can, because as you can see, if you open up your inventory and look at the bottom right, here's your indicators, your meters, proteins, fruits and veg, and your hydration and your overall hunger. Below that is your stamina and your health. But you see, they start you off at about 50-60% food levels, so that's going to affect your stamina and how long you last when you're running away from an animal or something. So I try to kind of just stay clear of them the first day or so, just so I don't have to utilize spend my energy that way. There's a bear, but we're far enough away we should be able to grab this guy. There's another one over there. The animals, they like to camp around the loot a lot of the times. So we'll make our way through here. We need lots of wood, and then here, these are like 4-log trees. This is the redwood forest. There's the birchwood forest that's got 4-log trees. And this other tree that's just up ahead of us, it kind of looks like that big grub tree, pattern-wise. But they give you 4 logs as well. Pine trees will give you 3, and then there's some single-log trees kicking around too. But you need lots, and it's a drag to sit and watch, definitely. I mean, I've watched a lot of YouTubers play Subsistence, and it's a little monotonous watching somebody run around for 10 or 15 minutes of a 30-minute video and just chop trees. But it's part of the game. But what I'm going to do with this is hang with me for the first day or two, the first episode or two, because it's something that we have to do. And then after that, I'll do probably do some off-camera farming or nighttime farming or whatever, just to break the monotony and not bore everybody to death with just a bunch of tree chopping. There's lots of exciting things that can happen. You never know from one day to the next what kind of situations you're going to get yourself into. It's just such a fun game. So well done. This game is so incredibly beautiful. It's very immersive. I can get right into this game. The seasonal changes are phenomenal. The AI itself, both with the wildlife and the hunters, it's just awesome. Cold Games you could just see and feel the love and the passion he puts into this project. This is his baby. He listens to the community. He doesn't make every change that people suggest, but because he's got a pretty obviously has a very clear vision on what he wants this game to end up as. So updates usually come out about every 3 to 4 months, which is awesome. Everybody gets excited. But the community overall is what I absolutely love. I love watching others play it as much as I love playing it. And to see, go back to Game Edge and Cage's very first seasons playing Subsistence, to see how the game has evolved to where it is today, and to watch others adapt to that evolution it's fun to watch. It's just it's one of my favorite hobbies right now. Like, I've been playing the game a couple years, but I kind of switched back and forth between a couple others. I got into shows like Alone and Survivor Man, stuff like that, and I thought, well, I wonder what's out there for video games along that line, and I came across The Forest. That was one of the first ones I got. And then, following guys playing The Forest, of course, Cage and Game Edge were playing that, and you look through their playlists, I see this Subsistence. I thought, what the hell is this? And I mean, how can you go wrong? And like, I'm up in Canada. I'm about 80 miles east of the Rockies, and it's $15 game up here. So what's that, like $1.50 down in the States? That's not that bad, but like $10-12 US or something. Like, how can you go wrong? Kind of annoys me. Like, I've read a few of the reviews on Steam, and it's, people just don't get it. You buy an early access game, you're just able to play the game during development, so don't give bad reviews based on something that isn't complete, Anyways, whatever. There's more positive than there is negative about this game, definitely. Definitely. And like I said, the community. Watching those guys, and then of course the, filters down a little bit to like Ono Koho. He's phenomenal. He's got incredible skill and gameplay. knowledge of the game. He's fun to watch. Emma Middams. But as of late, I've really been binging a lot on some of the smaller YouTube channels. StevenTube1967. That guy is a blast. He has a lot of fun with this game, and it's been cool to watch him, you know, evolve, his gameplay evolve since he started off with it. Remember the very first episode of his, he's like, I just don't know about this game. It's just way too hard. Now he's just out there balls to the wall, having a blast, building these monstrosities of bases, and just a blast. And his personality is what keeps me going back and watching him. He's just a fun guy. Kind of like makes you feel like you're just at a buddy's place and you're sitting next to him and he's showing you this game, or, you know, you're shooting the shit. Now there's some wolves over there, bears. Crackers, she's another one I love watching. She's funny. She has a blast with her season as well. She does some fun things. That's her first season, and it's been cool to watch. She had a pretty good knowledge of the game coming in. Jimmy D, another guy. Love watching Jimmy D. Watching how he's progressed in this game. We're actually gonna end up building in one of the spots that he built, which was my favorite season of his. But lately his channel, he's switched to more of a streaming format, which is incredibly cool because I'm a bit of a night hawk and he streams a lot at night. I think it's due to his job. I think he's like third shift or something. But anyways, it's cool just because he does some late night streaming, and I love to go in and hang out and chit chat with him a bit. We had a blast the other night last weekend. Good guy. Good people in this community, and I love interacting with the people that follow them as well, you know, some of the followers, the subscribers. Crimstick, he's another guy that I liked watching too. He does mostly hardcore, pretty much all hardcore. He's pretty good at it too. But he's fun. He's fun to watch. And him and Mozo Tice have a co-op season going, which is fun. But we're all kind of worried right now as Crimstick kind of went MIA. Now, they were in the middle of doing this season, and, you know, they were both not feeling well, and Crimstick just wasn't seeming to get any better, and then all of a sudden he just dropped off. We haven't heard a word from him. Okay, now there was a bear down here and also that wolf up there. Okay, there's that grizzly. I gotta get the hell away from him. I just don't want to get into a chase right now. And I see a couple containers over there, so yeah, praying for Crimstick. Hope everything's good. Still haven't heard nothing. Apparently Mozo tried to contact him. Oh shit. Ah shit. We're in trouble, guys. Okay, so we're also issued a 9mm pistol. We're gonna get that out and get a little bit of ammo. Okay, nobody's chasing me? Oh, good. But we got a little bit of ammo for our 9mm. And if you look down at the toolbar at the bottom, you'll see the icon for the 9mm, and the bar below it, that's the durability on it, and it's pretty low, so we're gonna have to repair it sooner rather than later. There's a deer around here. There's two of them. Now, can we get out of here before this guy comes too close? It's getting a little risky. But why I came up to this corner is, if you can see, I've been picking up a lot of fiber, and it's just a great loot area, and I always, not always, but recently I've been liking to start. I like starting up in this corner of the map. Just gives us a little bit of a boost, helps sets us up a little bit better for success. Because with all this fiber, we're going to get ourselves be able to get ourselves a bow created, fishing rod, and a way to maintain some to obtain some protein. Boy, I'm gonna tell you what, too. The guy, all you guys that out there that you know, that play this game and record it for YouTube or whatever, gained a whole new level of respect for you for, because the concentration in the level in this game is, it's intense. You got to be listening all the time. You got to be really aware of what's around you. Get away from him. He's okay. Second growl, so he'll be tracking. Let's hope he doesn't track us for too long here, because I got a container here. Okay, he stopped. That's good. We're getting lucky with the animals so far. Now, we could take that wolf down probably with our pistol, but I don't like taking that gamble the first day or even maybe two. Like I said, I like to approach this a little bit more methodical. I like to treat it like I was really in this situation. The wolves are, out of all the wildlife, I think the wolves are the most unpredictable. They can leap up on you and whatnot, and the animals can infect you. And if you get infected, it's a bit of a pain in the ass to get the materials together to make an antidote to get yourself better. What happens is your health and your stamina drop down by about half, so but yeah, the ability to concentrate on this game plus keep a decent dialogue going, it's admirable. I got a whole new level of respect. It's like anything new. It's going to take some time to get used to it. And oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, now we got a bear running after us, but it's a grizzly. You know what? We're toast. We are toast. Nope, we might get away. That was his exit growl. And we still got a bit of stamina. He's coming after us, but we're going to just run up here. Okay, he's off us. Holy crap. I wasn't paying attention, just talking about being able to concentrate and play the game and to do, you know, commentary and whatnot. And I knew that bear was around there. But it broke my concentration. And I'm going to miss stuff as well. I've noticed that already. Like, you know, you watch somebody play and they, hey man, you ran by a crate there, or you ran by this there, you missed that, or you missed this. But when you actually record your gameplay and watch it back, we all do it. I guarantee you, we all do it. There's nobody that's going to be... And now with this added distraction of trying to keep some commentary going, is going to be a little bit challenging. It's going to be cool to work at getting better at, for sure. I'm excited about it. But yeah, just a rocking community, man. I absolutely love it. I love the whole community. It's just awesome. There's no disrespect. Of course, you always got a couple jokers around, but compared to other genres of games, this community rocks. This is where I feel at home. One sec. Sorry about that. All right. So where are we sitting with our... Okay, we've got 145 logs. That's awesome. Now, where are we standing? We got 28 fibers. We can make 14 cordage, which is awesome, because we're going to be able to get a bow made now. Let's get a couple sticks on the roll as well. Now, we should have a bite to eat here. We got a couple apples, so let's have one of those. Maybe this carrot, berry, another berry. Bring that up. Let's drink that water. That's going to help that out. That's going to help keep the stamina up a little longer. We're going to head back over to this corner again, because stuff does respawn, and I find that up in certain areas of the maps, I may be all over the place, but plant life respawns a little more frequently than the loot and stuff does. So trees will respawn a couple times a day. You can go back to same trees later in the day and get some more wood out of it. Shit. Wolf again. Okay, it looks like... You don't really have a clock in this game. So you've got to go by... Use the sun. And of course, you know, it rises in the east, sets in the west. We're getting into the later part of the afternoon here now, so... Like I mentioned at the beginning, I do want to start our initial build up on the north end at the lake. But, wow, you've got a bear and a wolf there. I'm not going to get wrapped up in that. Waiting for this stuff to craft. Take a little scope here. Now here's some ore. We can get this with the axe, but I'm not gonna. Takes its toll on the durability of the axe, and it also it doesn't yield as much as if you use a pickaxe, so there's just no point right now. It's good to start collecting everything early, but I'm not gonna run down the durability on my axe just yet. It doesn't use any durability chopping trees, but it will if you're chopping doors or whatever. Now, the chickens. Now, I know you can run and catch them, and that's something I'm going to need too as a feather. So I'm going to have to try running down a chicken at some point, but I just don't like doing it. I suck at it. I totally blow at trying to catch them damn chickens. And especially on the first couple days, like when you're struggling to keep your protein levels, fruit and vegetable levels and stuff up, you start chasing them guys down and it never fails. They run your stamina into the ground. Oh, there's a feather. Sweet. And there's a chicken. And there's nobody around, so let's take a quick shot at this guy. So the idea is to run and hop behind. Apparently hopping it kind of throws off. Sees right into a... And I'm not quick enough. I suck at it. I blow it so I don't bother. Because those little pricks will run you right into some wildlife, and then you're screwed. Never fails. They run you into a bear or a wolf when you got no stamina, and then you're just screwed. Now, like I said, the wolves we can take down with the 9mm. And in a desperate situation, like, I would. But if we could avoid it, and there's another feather, sweet. So, let's craft ourselves a bow. And that's going to give us the ability to make a couple arrows too. So crafting 2 will give us, each one yields 2 arrows. So we're going to get 4 arrows out of the deal to start with, and that's great. So if we can nail a couple chickens and a couple rabbits, we'll have some protein and we'll get some more feathers to make some more arrows and be well on our way. So that's awesome. More feathers. Sweet. We're off to a good start, I think. Off to a damn good start. I'm stoked about this. I'm really excited about this. Look at this. We can get our first rabbit. Oh, and he misses. First shot. He's out of the gate. He's shooting like he's got a Fisher Price bow. Okay. There he is again. Thought you could get away, huh? There we go. I'm sorry, buddy. Thank you for your service. Oh, another wolf. Now having the bow, I feel a little bit more at ease on trying to get a wolf. Because you hit him once with the arrow, especially one like that. He's got, what, 85 hit points. Hit him once with the arrow, it's going to knock a little steam out of him. Nah, that rabbit got away, and I'm not going to play around with this guy. Let's stick to rabbits and chickens today. There's a chicken. Sweet. There's a couple of them around here. Oh, I missed. And that guy ran off. I hope I didn't lose my arrow. There it is. Okay. We gotta get serious because the sun's starting to go down, and it goes down fast in this game. Goes down damn fast. We gotta get ourselves situated. We gotta make ourselves a fire pit as well. A campfire. So we can cook this stuff up. There's a rabbit here, but there's also a wolf over here. You've got him. Can we grab him and get the hell out of here? Yeah, so that's awesome. That's going to give us some protein for the night. There's another chicken over here. Ah, oh, damn it. And there's a bear there too. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's start heading down. I think what we'll do tonight, the sun's going down. We're not going to make it to the North Lake, which is okay, because I kind of want to come back here again tomorrow. Just do a quick sweep. We won't spend the whole day up here. Oh, man. Okay, we may have to... We got this wolf chasing us now, which is no good. And our stamina is going to tank, so we're going to end up in a battle with this dude. It may not end well for us. Okay, he backed off, which is good because that's going to allow us to get a little bit of distance. Okay, he backed right off. He's done. Whew. Is this a lock crate? Never fails. Never ever fails. Is this a lock container? We don't have a lock pick to get it. We can get one of those a little bit later. I'm going to take a quick dive in here, just make sure there's nothing around. But yeah, it never fails, eh? You always run into the taunting of the lock container, lock crate. I'm going to get this pearl down here. I don't like harvesting things with my axe other than wood, but the pearls I'll grab because they come into play so early in the game. Now we're gathering kelp is why I jumped in this pond. There's some sandstone too, but we're not going to bother with that. The pearls, however, because they only take a couple whacks and you can get them open. Now they're in a clamshell technically. Should be an oyster, but there's 3 of them in here. Wow. And we got ourselves some kelp, and it's getting dark, so let's get the hell out. Because I know it's hard enough to see as it is, but I know YouTube darkens the videos even more, so... Oh, no. No. Not now, you dumb prick. Oh, man, I didn't even see him. He's still on us. We're toast. Son of a bitch. Come on, dude. Back off. Okay. Damn it. Okay, we got away with that all right. We didn't lose too much health. Plus, that's going to give us more protein. We're going to have to go wash our hands now, though. Because if you don't, get infected. But we can do that right down here at the pond. Sorry about the darkness, guys. This isn't the way I planned on doing it. And let's fill our canteen while we're here too. It's not the way I wanted to do this. Let's get ourselves up on a rock. I'm very sorry about the dark video. I wanted to be situated for the end of the video by now. What a beautiful sky, though. That's something that was just implemented in the last update that Cold Games did. The northern lights and the moon cycles. It's really awesome. We'll go over that a little bit later. Let's get our campfire down. We got a match. We'll throw some wood in there. We'll ignite it and we'll get our protein going. I went to put the butcher these guys up, get them on as well. We'll cook down our water so it's purified so we can drink it. But that's where we're going to end it. I do apologize for leaving it so long. I know it's dark, you can't see nothing. First thing in the morning, we'll do another loop around, try to gather some more resources. We didn't do too bad today. We got a pretty decent start going. At least we got some protein. That's going to give us the ability to run around a little bit more. We'll make our way up to the north end and get going on our initial build up at that end, and I'll explain my strategy a little bit further as we get into that. So if you happen to be watching this and you're still with me, thanks so much. I know it was probably a little bit like watching paint dry, and we'll get better at it. It's something that we start somewhere and we improve. That's all we can do. I'm just happy and excited to be a part of it. So thanks very much. Take care. Hope to see you on the next episode. Be safe, everybody.